ones good, ones bad, yeah, they're really always like this. We don't know who's who, but at least we know who Mike is. They love to complain, they got sports on the brain, and they frequently drive each other insane. It's the good and the bad and the Mike. The good and the bad and the Mike. The good and the bad and the Mike. It's the good and the bad and the Mike.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of The Good, the Bad and the Mike. As always, I'm Machine, that's Cian,
Woo!
and that's Mike.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you. It just occurred to me while this was coming in. Do you remember I replied to year one who emailed?
Oh, yeah.
She replied
forgot
last
about
week. It was like, oh yeah, all you need to do is download the app.
So how much money are we getting?
Fill out this quick form, and at the end of the form, you have to download the app and make an account. But I couldn't find the app on the Play Store on my phone, so
That's not dodgy at all.
so I think I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah. Probably for the best.
But also the fact that I didn't reply to her for like 3 months, and then she took 2 days to come back, was like, oh yeah, here you go. So
Oh, I forgot about this scam. Yes. 2 seconds.
yeah, so we're just gonna leave that as it is. And now, just wanted to make sure everyone was up to date, including you, the listener, on the
Yay.
latest scam.
Can't call it a scam, they can sue you.
Oh shit! Yeah, on the latest potential scam.
Can't say that either.
Until they, no,
Investment.
you probably
I'm
can.
pretty
You
sure
can probably
that's
say
fine.
that.
That's like saying
He's-
alleged murder.
Alleged, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Alleged scam.
Yeah, that was the only housekeeping I had. I think we don't have any housekeeping, so let's just jump straight into it. Without further ado, Mike, do you want to explain
Okay.
what's going to happen today in today's show?
So today it's going to be a nice laid back, easy show of debating. I'm going to give you guys a set of things or people that are going to have a set of weapons, and you have to determine who would win in a fight.
See, I'm okay with this, unless both of us think the same one's gonna win and it's over in 10 seconds, then
Yeah,
we move
there's
on to
no
next week.
debate.
I mean,
Some of them.
well, no, I'm also going to be involved in this. I'm sure 3 of us aren't all going to have unanimous.
That's true. Mike's
mean,
Indian, so
we'll see
he'll
what
have
happens.
different.
Wow. You want to debate this right now? Mike versus Oshi, let's go.
Wow, Shane, that was so unnecessary.
The unnecessariness. All right. So,
And your
rules are,
mother. And
each person
your
will have
mother.
2 weapons,
All right.
and after their 2 weapons, if we cannot, in the unlikely event we cannot decide which is better, I will reveal a 3rd weapon,
Oh, game changer.
The excitement.
and that should do it. If not, then there's no hope. They can't win with 3 weapons. They're not going to win with 4.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Sure.
So the first one is an alien with 2 extra legs,
Gonna write this
armed
down.
with a catapult and unlimited livestock.
Livestock?
Yeah, like cows, horses,
Oh, for the catapult.
pigs.
Does it
Yes.
specify the type of
It doesn't
livestock?
specify what's livestock, in
I
fairness.
suppose if it's unlimited, it can be all.
It could be any
It could be
livestock.
anything.
Okay.
It's up to interpret. So that will be fighting a lucha libre wrestler
Right.
with, but he has tiny T-Rex arms
Right.
and clothes are way too tight.
That doesn't sound like a weapon, but
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know, but that's what it has.
I'm gonna go with the alien.
Yeah,
don't
this
know.
seems very cut and dry.
No,
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
would
going
think
with the lucha libre wrestler, to be honest.
But he's got no arms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gonna
but
do?
clearly his legs, he could pincer.
Not in
Now.
fucking jeans that are too tight.
Clothes that are way too tight. He's in a leotard.
Mike, where'd you get this? What website are you on? Just out of curiosity. That
It's a board game. You have.
I'm
sounds like
not
a
on
different.
website.
Yeah.
I'm not on the website.
ChiliBreadLove.com.
No, I'm just saying, if the guy has a catapult, right, is his only weapon, he's not gonna get killed by the catapult. I'd like to think this guy
No,
can
but
dodge.
like, yeah, but I don't even. You wouldn't bother with the catapult. You just start punching him.
Yeah, because this
Can't
guy's
do
He was a
anything.
wrestler. Have you tried punching a wrestler?
No,
with
but I also
tiny
haven't punched him with
T-Rex
tiny
arms. He
arms.
can't reach
Yeah.
anything.
Because all he does is leg day.
No, like
Okay, but the alien
just
has 4
wrong.
legs.
Well, we don't know how many legs the alien has.
Okay,
He
he's
Just
might
has
got
have
two
plus
just-
2
extra.
legs.
Yeah,
Plus
so
2.
we could assume it has 2 and then an extra 2. That's 4.
That would yeah.
All right, so we're getting 2 votes for the alien.
Yeah, because you're wrong.
Not having that. Fine. Okay.
My issue with this is that there's going to be times like that one where I'm just going to think Mike's take is just so irritating that I'm not going to want to debate it, and that's going to cause an issue for me.
Okay. So you got a psychic in a spacesuit riding a depressed centaur
Riding a what?
versus Michael Jackson
Center.
at depressed
Okay.
Oh, depressed. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
versus Michael Jackson leeches opponent's health when touched, armed with a sadness ray.
Okay, hang on. This is getting real philosophical. Give me these again.
A psychic in a
Okay.
spacesuit riding a
Okay.
depressed centaur
Okay.
versus Michael Jackson leeches opponent's health when touched, and he's also armed with a sadness ray.
A
Okay,
sadness ray.
so I have a couple
Yes.
questions on this one.
So many
Okay.
questions.
The psychic. What kind of psychic
Yes.
is it? Can he read
It's up to
minds?
interpretation.
Can
You
he
can
talk
it
to
can be
the
it's
dead?
anything. It's
It
the rules
also
are
it can be a woman.
interpretations.
God damn it, Oshin.
Sorry, yes. Can they?
Yeah.
Can he read minds?
Can he or she?
Or they.
It just reminded me of the James A. Caster bit about that. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's from Repertoire, his Netflix special.
Oh no, I haven't watched that actually.
Very good.
Is that the one where he starts on his knees?
Yeah, there's 4 of them, and they all actually kind of. It's 4 different shows, but they all interlink.
Right.
But yeah, it's very good. 100% would
I actually
recommend.
quite like him. Might watch it.
Even just the sketch about he or
Was I
she-
telling you about him on the Celebrity Bake Off?
No.
Oh, it's amazing.
Is this the
So
time
he
when
was on
just
Celebrity Bake Off.
came back from America.
Yes.
Yeah, so
And
fucking good.
he made an absolute disaster of it. He just terrible baker. Anyway, he was legitimately got in like a couple hours beforehand from America. Didn't have time to sleep. I think went straight from the airport to the set, and apparently spent the entire session telling everyone how tired he was and how he hasn't slept, and made it so that he would come off less bad because people would know he was jet lagged, and then they cut around that completely, and at no point did that come up in the show. So he just looks like an idiot, and it's really funny.
Started making it. Had a breakdown. Bon appetit.
Yes.
Is my
Started
favorite
making
line.
it. How to break down. One of the most best quotes I've ever heard in my life.
Apparently, his girlfriend had also just broken up with him before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was just
Jesus.
all a shit show for James.
Started making it. How to break down. Bon appetit. All right, back to the psychic riding
Yeah,
the
so we
depressed
just became the
horse.
James A. Caster appreciation
Yes.
pod there.
I'm okay with that though.
Me too. He's so fucking good.
Still
Alright,
love the time
so-
we spent a night in a bush in a dress in
I-
Basingstoke.
Oh,
Yeah.
so funny.
I think it's pretty clear cut the psychic wins this, right?
What was the other one? I don't remember what the other one was.
Michael Jackson,
Oh yeah.
armed with a sadness ray,
gains
and he
health.
leeches when touched.
Yeah, but the psychic is also in a spacesuit, so surely
That is true.
does that
Also,
protect the health leeching?
I don't know, but I assume also he's also on a
Ooh.
centaur, so the centaur would be doing the
But
touching.
it's a depressed
Then you
centaur.
can't make the centaur any sadder with the ray because he's already depressed.
So
Yo,
it's
you can get
effectively
more
immune.
depressed.
That is true.
You
How
can
am I trying to make him
definitely
happy?
get more. No, you can make him more depressed. That's 100%.
Okay, but if the psychic not like, can he be like, I don't know, Doctor X, and just pop his mind?
Well, in that case, yes, he wins.
Yeah, right.
Pretty
But
easily, to
that's
be
you
honest.
kind of need some boundaries on that. does the spacesuit mean that he can't use his psychic powers?
I
Does he have
like
to stay on the centaur? If he has to stay on the centaur and then they depress the centaur even more and he just doesn't move, like it's a draw.
it irritates me that you don't get more info. Like, what kind of psychic powers does
Yeah.
he have?
I mean,
Is
it's
this Michael Jackson before or after he overdosed and
now the
died?
rules
Who
say.
knows?
Let me read the rules just so we can determine. Does say there thing.
Zombie Michael Jackson.
So he's
Tracks with
already
the
dead.
leeching health.
Is
I
he
think-
like supposed to start on less health and then he leeches it back, or does he just become extra healthy?
Ooh, that's also a good point. Like, does he just
Okay,
does he
If a
every time
card-
he touches just gets
yeah,
bigger
here
and
you go.
bigger?
if a card is
Can he touch
completely
himself?
clear,
It's not that kind of
Just-
game.
Hey, I'm
a
just trying to
card-
work out the rules.
yeah,
If
no,
he touches
if a-
himself, does he get more health?
Keen is great. If a card isn't completely clear, whoever played the card, well, we'll just say all of us played the card, gets to clarify the details. For example, the card Jason can be played as Jason Voorhees, Jason Bourne, or Jason the Red Power Ranger.
Wait. Oh, you're not trolley problems in this, are you? Is that like our train
No,
problems?
no.
Okay.
It's not trolley problems.
Okay. I thought you just had your copy of train
No.
problems out and you were
No.
just
No.
flicking the cards.
No.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go with the psychic.
I'm going psychic.
I feel like there's a lot of good types of psychic, so that like, unless he's legitimately like a real world phony psychic, then he should lose. But if we're in a world with centaurs and Michael Jackson, it's clearly not the real world.
And
apparently.
sadness rays.
And sadness rays.
What is this?
Oh, I'm
Dr.
a little bit
Doofenshmirtz
sad.
in Phineas and Ferb? The Sadinator.
Like what? How is Michael Jackson then supposed to actually do damage?
I assume,
Um,
he gets them really sad and then gets them to touch him.
Punches them in the face.
Is his end goal suicide? Just get them sad enough that they kill themselves. Because that's the only way I see
That-
him
that
actually
could work.
win.
That
Like-
could really work.
Yeah, but that's really a war of attrition at that point.
It is. Isn't
Yes, but that's why he regenerates his health.
Surely by that point he's just kind of leached all the health off the other person and they
Then he wins.
died.
Have any of you seen the South Park episode with the psychics?
No.
Yes.
That's
Yum,
all
yum,
that's in
yum,
my
yum,
head.
yum, yum,
Step
yum,
back,
yum,
man!
yum.
Pew, 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 pew. There's a tense battle of the minds going on.
Yeah, so I think we're all agreed psychic on that one.
Without more information, yes, I feel like a psychic would fuck up Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I feel like it should have clarified alive or dead Michael Jackson. Alive or undead Michael Jackson.
Or,
If
you
it was
know,
dead
what
Michael
the psychic
Jackson and he was
means.
just lying on the ground, then that'd be pretty clear win as well.
Pretty. Don't care how much of a sadness ray he's got.
Yes.
You can't use it.
Okay. So we're going psychic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Solid. Okay. Next one. A redneck that can super jump and control the weather.
Control the weather?
The weather, yes.
Okay.
Super jump and controller versus an owl who's 3 stories tall and throws bears.
It's got to be the owl. Yeah, no question. Although the redneck can super
What about your
jump.
terrain? Yeah, like he could, if he just like hides and then thunder shocks him.
Yeah,
And
if the
super
owl
jump.
is 3 stories
It's-
tall, does
yeah.
it attract lightning?
I
The same
assume that
way
if he just
trees
makes a
do.
lightning
No,
storm, then
does
he's
it?
3 stories tall and he's gonna hit him.
It's not grounded in the same way trees are, an owl. Unless he digs his feet into the ground.
I've watched enough Pokemon to know that you can thundershock an owl in the air. I feel like that's scientific fact.
That's a
But
science
you can't-
fact.
It's a science fact.
And he can super jump. But how do you dodge a bear? I assume the bears.
Super
if,
jumping.
If the owl is 3 stories tall, I assume the bears are normal bear size.
Normal bears.
What kind of
I like
bears?
to also assume. I
Panda
also like to
bears?
assume bears die on impact, right? Like they're not
I mean,
spamming
that
3 stories.
depends on like
I don't
how
know.
far they're
Can an
thrown.
owl throw with that much force?
It doesn't
I feel
have
like he's just gonna
opposable
drop them.
thumbs.
Yeah, I feel like he's just gonna drop them.
Yeah.
We make
Also,
it raining
I
bears.
stand by. What kind of bears? Are we talking Bear Grylls?
Grizzlies.
Okay.
Ah, polar bear.
Jesus
Gotta be polar bear.
Christ.
Not Bear Grylls.
Destroying Bear Grylls.
Could be the Chicago Bears.
I'd be more scared of that. A lot of padding. It could do damage if you threw them.
I mean, yeah, but
Also,
on
is the
brand for
owl
the
in the
Chicago
air?
Bears, he probably missed all the
Yeah.
time.
But
But
is
it's
the
the
owl
owl
not in the
throwing
air?
them.
True. What?
See, how can an owl throw in the air? If like it'd have
I
to
assume
drop
he-
them.
I don't know how. He just
Yeah,
is.
you would.
Kid.
You would.
Okay.
I assume he would
Okay.
drop them like a bomber
Okay.
by releasing them.
Do you
from
know the
his-
way? Do you know the way owls could just sit there and spin their heads?
Yeah.
Think he'd like store a bunch of them in his mouth and just kind of start shooting them out, just
Like a
while
fucking
spinning like a
turret.
garden hose.
I'd be okay.
I feel like-
I like that idea.
I feel like that's his just volume, because without volume, like, just hide from it.
But also, do the bears, assuming they survive the impact of being thrown, do the bears then know, like, are the bears in on the fight? Do they run away
No.
because they're scared of being thrown again, or do they start attacking the redneck?
I assume they run away because they're just bears. They don't give a fuck. They're just hurt.
I don't know.
These are the questions that we ask ourselves.
We need the answers.
Why do
What's
we?
the Bears affiliates?
This game is flawed because it doesn't give me enough information. I need to know more about the bears.
Well, determine what do you think the bear should be?
I also would like more information on the rednecks. Are we talking big redneck,
that's a-
small
It's-
redneck?
No, it's a single redneck.
Yeah, but is he big or
big
small?
small? Does he
Male
Yeah,
have
or
we'll say
female?
his name's. He's Big Al. He's Big Al.
Does he have a beard? All very important
Yes.
things we need to know.
Is he
Okay,
wearing
like a
that's
hat?
not.
Yes. And a flannel
Is he?
top.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was that. I mean, that was a given. We all knew he was wearing a
Yes.
flannel top.
So if he makes it really sunny, the cap will shield his eyes and he'll still be able to see.
Blind the owl.
Owls are nocturnal animals. I don't know what their
Right.
daytime sight is
You
like. though.
can owls see in the day?
I'm going to Google it.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Oh, they can see.
But well,
And they close their eyes halfway or more. Ooh. So that he might,
they may look sleepy. Ooh.
but really they're wide awake and alert. So he might lure the redneck into a false sense of security and then BAM! Bear in the face.
It's the redneck doing that.
Well, the redneck makes it really sunny.
Yeah.
And the owl is like,
So,
I'm
I'm going to
trick this
assume
bear."
that there's some prep for this fight, and he knows not to make it sunny.
I don't know. Would a redneck really go in all prep? Or I think a redneck would just be too.
Ah, yeah,
confident in his
redneck
own
would just-
abilities.
All right, Oshin, ease off on the racism there.
Just not
Um,
racism. I just think they'd be confident in their own abilities and wouldn't spend time researching.
I forgot he
It's
could
not the
super jump.
American way.
Oh yeah, he can super jump. That's true. But the owl is also 3 stories tall. He's not just normal
Yes.
owl sized.
And it's also I assume that's 3 stories tall while standing. Like, I assume
Yeah,
it's in
oh,
the
yeah.
air.
Yeah.
And probably creating typhoon winds with his wingspan.
Mm.
But the redneck
May
can
not need the
counteract
bears.
that because he can just control the weather. And boom.
So
and
what
a
you're saying,
wind.
it's the wind off.
So wind off. That's a tough one. In my head I have the L, but like barely.
In my head, it really
That's
depends on the
perfect.
terrain.
Oh, that's also a fair
Like,
point.
if it's an open space, then yeah, Bear City all the way. But if there's places to hide, if it's a thick tree area where the redneck can hide and just start making real bad weather,
Or like
I feel
a
like redneck's
city,
fun. Yeah, anywhere he can hide.
and the L can't with
Then-
skyscrapers, so the L can't see over the buildings. The redneck can like creep
Fuck
around.
you and your
sneak
3
up.
stories now, bitch.
Yeah. Do you know what I think we should
Okay,
do
actually-
on this one?
Get
What?
more weapons.
Third weapon.
More weapons? The redneck knows kung fu.
Oh.
The owl shoots acid.
Oh fucking hell! All right, I would go with the
Acid.
Owl then. Acid.
The owl
acid
that
wins
shoots
it.
acid. I assume if
Yes.
it's coming out of its mouth, then the whole him sitting there just spinning, rotating 360 acid. Yeah, nobody's survived that.
No.
I don't care how much. I don't care how much the acid bears. They infuse the acid with the bears. I don't care how much super jumping and kung fu.
Yeah, no,
You're not getting away
that's,
from
that's
that.
the L
All right.
all day.
Owl wins.
All right, what's next?
Okay, you got a samurai
Okay.
riding a war elephant made of stone
Hmm.
versus George W. Bush armed with catarangs, and he also sprays neurotoxins.
Bush did do 9/11. So.
I assume he's not president at this stage. I assume
Oh,
it's just him
wait.
right now.
Which
Well,
George
he's
W.
still
Bush
done
is it?
9/11. What do you, as in,
Is there? Oh no, it's George W.
it's
There's two
W's
George
the
Bushes,
son.
but only one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
George H. Bush and George
Yes,
W.
he's
Bush.
still, I stand by. He still did 9/11.
Yeah, that still hasn't changed. So wait, if it's a stone war elephant, can it not move? Stone.
No, I assume it's just made of stone.
Yeah.
But like,
It's
Have
a
you ever seen
magic.
something made of
magic
stone
stone.
move?
Also, given that the samurai has been given these two weapons, does that mean he doesn't have a samurai sword?
Wait, is it the samurai or the elephant that's made of stone?
Oh, I thought the elephant.
Elephant.
Okay, okay. So what other weapon was he given?
I think that's just a power up, is what I'm guessing here, because it just says made of stone.
Yeah, but samurai plus a
Oh,
war
Okay,
elephant
so
made of
maybe
stone.
the samurai is made of stone,
So the
and
samurai
he's
is made of
riding a war
stone,
elephant.
and he's riding a war
Yes.
elephant.
George Bush is armed with catarangs and sprays neurotoxins.
Which ones are catarangs again?
All I'm thinking of is the Skrillex song,
little
Bangarang.
bangarang. I kind of hate that song.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a batarang shaped like a cat.
Oh,
That's not what I thought it was, but okay.
that's also
Hmm.
not what I thought it was. It's also not what Urban Dictionary has.
Is it not?
No,
What does Urban Dictionary have?
it's a batarang that comes out of a specific spot.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
So,
Good old George W. Bush.
I feel like he'd be crafty. Might be old, but he'd be crafty.
I mean,
Get
it
it
was
run a
pretty
war
crafty
elephant.
of him to do 9/11. So he's proven
He's a
himself in
machine.
the crafty department.
Oh shit.
I wanted an answer to my question. Does the samurai still have his samurai sword, or is that replaced by these
I don't know.
Yes.
It doesn't say. I assume he has all his gear,
weapons?
and
Okay.
he's also just made of stone.
So the neurotoxins do nothing. Well, they fuck up the war elephant.
Can he get off the war elephant?
I assume so. He's not like glued onto it.
I feel like for these, you should make a rule that if they're on something, they have to stay on.
What if it
Well,
dies?
I mean, I assume they start mounted on, and there's an argument to say they could be dismounted.
I think they can be dismounted because I don't think if the war elephant dies, he's just gonna sit there and go, "God damn it, I can't move."
I mean, without it, he could just get off and just charge.
Well, no,
He'll be
I think
Okay.
that he stays on it unless
He
he's
stays on
dismounted.
it, until he's dismounted.
But I would think I'm gonna go with the samurai because the neurotoxins
yeah.
and
Yeah.
the catarang just don't seem to do anything.
Yeah,
And I
they
don't know how
tox-
crafty
Yes.
George W.
The
Bush
Bushes.
is. He
I
just
mean,
Yeah, I feel
hey,
like even without the sword, the samurai
I don't know.
could
He
just
might
fuck him
have a
up.
bit of jet fuel ready to go.
can't melt
But they
steel
don't
beams, though.
melt steel. They don't melt steel samurais though.
Stone samurais, though.
Damn it! Fuck. I just had S samurai written down here. I couldn't remember what the S was. I thought it was
So
steel.
close.
Yeah,
If it
they
was
don't melt steel
samurai, it would have been
samurais.
fucking perfect.
This one I'm
I
very
know.
interested in, and I feel biased at, so I will not take part.
Right.
So it's me, armed with a
Right.
samurai sword,
Did you take
Okay.
it
and
from the
can
samurai?
read minds. I can read minds.
Okay.
Shit.
Versus a hunchback who relies on sonar to see, but he can see 3 seconds into the future.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, you win that all day.
No, I don't
No,
know.
it's a
he
weird.
sees
But
Because
he sees 3 seconds in the future, but you see that.
yeah, but
So
then
he
Mike
sees that.
seeing that changes the future, and then the hunchback sees 3
Can you
seconds.
It's a
change the
vicious
future
cycle.
though? Or
It's
this
a
is
vicious
just
This
cycle.
is actually a philosophical like.
this is 100% like
this is-
if you know does a tree fall in the woods make a sound? Which it does.
But I think this is
Situation.
actually like a not a philosophical question, but
It
this
is
is
100% philosophical.
it's like it's a question that a lot of people debate. Uh, who would win in a fight between a mind reader and someone who can tell the future? Have you ever seen that Nick Cage movie where he can see
Yes,
like
7.
oh yes.
I can see specifically 7 seconds into the thing.
Yes. And only his
The
own
worst-
future.
Yeah, but the
What?
worst part is halfway
That's
through the
so
film, there's a big clip. They do the whole thing, and then it cuts back to like an hour or half an hour previously, and you're like, "That is longest 7 seconds I've ever seen in my life."
Yeah. Very but it's so fucking it's actually such a good movie. But yeah, I don't know who would win in that. I don't think a third weapon would decide it either. I think
Unless. Okay, we'll hear a third weapon just to see.
Third weapon,
Yes.
not a weapon. Carrying a baby. That's not great.
Who has a baby?
I have a baby.
Okay.
He has a beard made of bees.
made of bees.
Bees.
Oh yeah, that's the question. Who would win in a chess match? Someone who can see the future or someone that can read minds? It's a
Oh.
Ah.
huge question that tons of people ask.
Does it depend? Are there exterior things?
Does anyone have any anal beads?
Just to get-
Is anal beads involved?
Alright, Mike, how good's
think-
your swordmanship while holding a baby?
oh, that's a good point.
I don't know.
Why
Like,
have you never tried? And if not, why not?
I don't know. I don't think I get away with. What do you got in your hand? A samurai sword and a baby. Doesn't work.
No!
No!
Like, I think he just wins now that he has a beard made of bees, right?
I think probably.
Because unless I don't agitate the bees, but I can't see how I don't.
Yeah. I
Oh,
would
he
think-
might hang on. But he would agitate them because he's relying on sonar to see.
Oh,
So
that's
would
a
he
good
not be
point.
screaming at the bees?
Oh, that's a good point. He probably drives the bees mad himself. Yeah.
But then he sees 3 seconds into the future.
so he just knows not to use sonar and just sit there blind.
Yeah, does the sonar matter? I suppose 3 seconds in the future, but he doesn't know
I mean,
where.
I wait. Do I not just throw the sword? But he can see 3 seconds
Like,
into the future.
no, because AA swords are very hard to throw, and I don't think you'd actually be able, like, especially if you're holding a baby, you wouldn't get enough force to
Okay,
actually pierce
okay.
someone.
I think I know how I win.
Okay,
I fight dirty here. I throw the baby in the air and hope he catches it.
that's what I kind of I did figure at some point you would toss the baby.
Is that what I see? Because I'm reading minds and I know he's gonna catch it.
Well, yeah, because he would see 3 seconds into the future, so he would know that you were about to throw the baby.
I mean, I would expect nothing less from you to scumbag it, but
No,
Yeah, that's a
100%.
very good point. It's classic scumbag Mike classic scumbag Mike move.
I do what I can to
catch the
win.
baby. What if then if he doesn't catch the baby, he's like, no, it's his baby. Fuck him. I'm gonna let it drop.
Then I guess I lost the battle of the wills. But I can read his mind. So it's my turn to catch the baby.
You're taking turns to catch a baby. It's not like a hot potato.
See, the thing is, it's just the back and forth of the 3 seconds in the future, but I
Oh,
can
yeah.
see I read his mind.
Yeah, it's whether or not then that knowing that information will allow him to change it. I don't know.
So can we just go with me fighting dirty as a win?
I suppose.
Sure.
I think
You
it's
You can throw your
between
baby
that
if you
and the
want to.
sonar fucking up the
I can't
bees.
wait. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna download this episode, take that snippet, and then whenever Mike does have a child, be like, Mike would throw you if he was
He
ever
would
fighting a
throw
hunchback.
you in an instant.
If I was ever against a hunchback,
No
you
hesitation.
Who had
believe
sonar vision?
you're a
at all.
weapon.
Yeah, use you as a weapon. Because think of it,
Megan,
if the hunchback
Megan
kills
can
me,
never,
he's gonna kill you.
Megan, Megan can never notice.
Megan subscribed to the podcast during the week, so
For her.
I'm pretty
No,
sure she.
that was me. That was me.
It was you. Did you also comment on the video?
No.
Oh, Megan
Oh.
commented on the wedding video.
What'd
Oh,
she say?
what'd you say?
Like very funny.
Stop airing your dirt.
Olsen commented on last week's
Do I have any dirt
episode
on
saying
Megan this week?
always drop names.
Ah, see, yes.
And
Do I have
Always
dropped
be
your name,
dropping.
Olsen. So hope you're happy.
Can
Come
I
on.
just take this time to discuss the bullshit of a pub quiz question? That Hallmark thing is still pissing me off. I am still reeling on Hallmark and Rolex.
Like, in theory, they are correct, but they're so fucking similar.
But they
Like,
changed
there's-
both logos. Both logos have the company's name on it. So they
Yeah,
just
we
got rid
obviously
of the
is-
name.
Obviously obscure that part, but no, they are
Yeah.
slightly different. Like, what they, like, very, 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 very misleading, but technically correct. Best
I
kind
don't know.
of correct.
For those that don't know, look up Hallmark's logo and then look at Rolex's logo. And the picture was just the crown.
I did look up how to make a black velvet today, and it looks just as shocking as you would imagine.
I'm not.
Might try
surprised
one
by
day.
that at all.
But not good.
Not good.
No, I mean it was just Guinness with a layered fucking champagne on top.
Yeah, that sounds horrific. All right, let's do one more.
Do one more. Do
Yeah.
one more.
Also, Megan commented, "Very funny, love it," or something like that.
Yay! Thank you, Megan. If you ever see
Standard
this,
Megan.
hear this.
So she's going to find out that you would throw that baby in an instant if you got into a
Well,
fight.
did it say it was his
It
baby
did say
or
it's
just
my
a
baby.
That's true. So
Nobody's allowed to ever give Mike a baby at any point.
No,
is it
they
too
can't
late to
give me baby.
rescind the you being godfather for that one kid?
No. See, hang on a minute. The baby is safe unless I meet a hunchback that has sonar images and can see 3 seconds into the future.
See,
With a
you say
right.
beard
that
made of
now,
bees.
but
So what you say is, Mike, right? If you throw the baby at the hunchback and then charge him with the sword,
Yes.
and the
what if you
hunchback
stab
uses
the
the baby
baby?
as a shield.
Mike,
Oh,
how could you kill a baby?
Yes.
You
Hang on.
scumbag.
No. Because I can read his mind, so I know what he's going to do.
You're a scumbag. But what if he does it without thinking?
Oh, fuck.
What if he throws the baby back?
Oh,
Then I'm obliged to catch the baby.
I
But
do
no,
believe we just end up in a big, in a
But
baby
then
hot
I win.
potato.
Then I win because he has to sonar, and once he sonars, I win because he agitates the bees.
what if he doesn't sonar? What if he just throws the baby in a random direction?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
does he catch the baby without seeing?
Oh, that's actually.
That's
He's
actually
got
also
sonar.
that's a good point. How does he? Yeah, well, yeah. I was going to
He
say
can
how does
see 3 seconds
he
into
can
the
see into
future.
the future. But then he'll see whether he catches the baby or not.
Yeah, so he'll have to adjust. Nope. Ah, should I have 3 seconds?
3 seconds is fine to spin around and catch a baby. Tons of time.
I feel like this will involve Mike circling a lot, and he might get dizzy. I
What
would get dizzy.
what velocity is the baby traveling at?
Not that far. I'm pretty weak.
What's your baby throwing? Are you gonna swing him?
If we're being pretty honest, it'd be an alley oop. I might even scream alley oop.
What if you confuse the hunchback and you scream alley oop and he jumps up and dunks the baby?
Then I just gotta go to the referee and say, surely he can't move like that. People don't float like that.
1 foul. No, 2 fouls.
Alright, Quad, let's do one
Yeah,
more.
we're moving on.
Yes.
All right. So the Grim Reaper, wearing a robotic exoskeleton, also has a venomous bite.
I don't think I need to hear the other fighter.
Mm,
Rambo, who
Yep.
lays exploding eggs and summons cats to do bidding.
Yeah, I'm happy enough with my
Yep.
original decision.
Yeah. Case
I don't know.
closed. Moving on.
Exploding eggs.
Yeah, but he has to
Exploding
actually
with
sit down
what?
and lay them first.
I say you can get
Do
at
you
least
know how
Just
one.
him
much
popping a
effort goes
spot.
into laying an egg?
I think you can get one out and throw. All it takes is one egg.
Also,
All it takes is
Right.
one egg.
so the Grim Reaper floats, right?
Right.
Yes.
So the cats can't do fuck all, and the exploding eggs can't do fuck all.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
but
feel
the
like Rambo's a bit
exoskeleton
dead.
can't float.
I mean,
It's a robotic exoskeleton, so I
He's
assume
wearing
that's
it.
just planted on the ground. He's floating inside it, but he's on it.
no.
So that
Your exoskeleton isn't planted on the ground. If he's wearing it, then it can float with him.
also all he needs to do
Yes.
is summon the cats to just stall for 2 seconds. He squats, lays at least one egg,
Squats. Papa squat.
squats an egg, and then throws it.
No, I'm happy.
But what
enough
are
with
they
the original
exploding
decision.
with?
Just says exploding eggs.
Yeah, see,
So
that's
does it
very
just
too vague.
explode and cover him in egg yolk? 'Cause
Like,
if so, that's
yeah,
pretty
if
shit.
it's then it's very
I
shit.
assume like a
If it's
grenade.
some kind of Grim Reaper antidote, then sure he has a chance.
Nah, it's like a
Reaper
grenade.
antidote. I mean, can you really ever kill the Grim Reaper?
That's a fair point.
Homer did it.
I mean,
Didn't he become death at one stage?
we may have.
I have no recollection.
I know Simpsons has either Homer becomes death because he kills the Grim Reaper, or Family Guy is. I know both become death. But one of them-
Family Guy did that. Family
Guy do
did.
it, but
He
he
breaks
just
his
takes a
ankle
break.
and then
Yeah,
yeah,
he's just sitting on the couch.
yes, and then Peter Scofield in from and kills all of Dawson's Creek actors by accident. No, I'm still on Grim Reaper on that one.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna lie with Rambo.
Too powerful.
All right.
We just throw
you-
him too, you monster.
You lie with Rambo.
Look,
If
at
you
the end of
want
the day,
to.
I won my fight against the Hunchback. That's all
I
that
mean,
matters.
feel like we didn't. I don't know. I just cannot decide on that.
I feel like it's
I'm-
too philosophical.
I got too distracted by the
the
baby
baby,
throwing.
the baby toss Olympics that we
Look,
went through.
the baby throwing is grim. I will give you that. It is not. It is a last case scenario. If I know I can't win, I will use that because I don't want to die.
Like, I never see anyone ever making a move in that one, because you physically can't.
That's the same idea as the chess thing, where
Exactly, yeah.
yeah, because he
Yes,
sees the
but see-
future, and then you see the future because you read his mind, and then the future changes because you've-
Eventually, I
yeah,
assume.
yeah,
Eventually, the bees will
grow tired.
get to him. I keep my distance from the bees. He'll have the sonar to make sure I'm
bees.
still there.
I mean, I don't think he. Well, I don't know if he will.
Baby.
No, hang on, wait, no, hang on a second.
Yeah,
He can only see into the future, right?
yeah.
Yes.
He can't fucking see. He doesn't know what I look like. How does he know?
I assume if he can see into the future, he sees images.
Yeah.
Of what?
He
I
just knows
assume
where
he
you
can
go.
Actually see in
Like
his
sonar
mind.
sonar
You
can
don't
make
need
out
eyes to
what
see
you're
in his
doing.
mind.
Yeah. Exactly.
But he relies on sonar.
But once he sees you once, then he sees you into the future and he knows where you're going
Locks
after
in.
that.
He locks me in. Yeah,
But like
but
that's the
once
thing
he
is right.
once he sonars
he does
once, I
anything-
win.
Oh.
That's the beard.
Mike's relying on the sonar pissing off
Oh,
the
yeah.
bees.
Yeah.
Have you tried screaming at a bee?
My
That's
my
not what
entire thing though
sonar is, I don't think.
is once he sonars you, you have 30 seconds to do something before he knows what you're doing.
Honestly,
God.
like as grim as it is, baby throwing is probably the best. And hope to God he's a good person.
And on that light note of Mike throwing a baby at a hunchback.
Which may or may not be his. Like where Mike got the baby from, we still kind of need to work out.
Yes, that's true. It might be his. He might have just taken it. I have the Savage Eyes skit of the priest constantly stealing the child. That's what's happening. And
Yes.
That's how Mike gets the baby in my head.
Mike has a
I
baby
mean-
guy.
But,
So what you're saying is I steal a child while in Notre Dame just to find a hunchback.
yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
the hunchbacks is. I don't know if you could take down him though. Frodo is quite strong enough for us. And
Frollo's
Frollo,
the cardinal. Quasimodo.
he is. Quasimodo's the thing, yeah. On the whole
Yeah,
journey
but
there.
none of his gargoyle friends are involved. I assume it's just the
He's just
hunchback I'm
real
thinking.
fucking strong. Have you seen that man move around the
Ah,
fucking
oh yeah, I've seen him. Like I said, his mobility will scare me with my two dodgy knees. I am purely relying on the fact he can't fucking see, and I can read his mind.
you got a point there though. You have one good joint. If he attacks that joint, you're fucked.
Oh, no doubt about it. But like, if I could play the long game here, and like I said,
Just
he can
wait for
only
the
see.
bees.
Wait for the bees.
Wait for the bees or throw the baby are my two wins here. Now the baby throw will be used at probably, well, I'll say 15 minutes because let's be honest, fight after 15 minutes loses interest for both people.
Oh my lord.
All right, we'll leave it
So
there.
we'll leave it on the note that Mike is more than willing to throw a baby.
Yeah,
To win,
even
yes.
especially if it's not his, apparently.
I
So
mean,
if
yeah.
you see Mike,
It's
if you
an
see,
bonus if it's not mine.
if you see Mike,
Bonus. Hey,
hide your
bonus
babies.
baby.
I have no moral obligation to this child then.
I got 2 extra babies for free. So who's the idiot now?
Can we cut that and send it to the parent of the kid that Mike's the godfather of?
His godchild, yeah.
That he ain't the kid baby anymore. I think he's 3 now.
Fair.
He ate the kid baby. What?
He
He
ate.
ain't the baby anymore.
He ate
He
a
ain't.
kid
I mean,
baby.
he's not a baby anymore.
Oh.
He's 3 years old and he's into planes. That's all I know.
And 3 years old, that'd be a bit
I
hard
feel
for
like
Mike
if
to
he's your
toss, to be
godchild,
fair.
you should know more.
Yeah.
Like his name. Do you even know his
Ethan.
name? You just know that he's into
It's
planes.
Ethan.
Okay.
Just naming
I
names.
was just
Right,
expecting
it's
a
3
yes,
years.
to be honest. I was
he
expecting
is.
Jack
He
to say
was.
his name.
Nah, Ethan's like ridiculously smart because I was at his house last time I was there, and he got his big box of cars, and he just fucked
Right.
it all over the floor, and I'm sitting there going, "There's such a mess. Oh my god, what is it?" So he's showing me the cars. I'm like, "That's cool." And so I start putting them in the box, and he looks at me, and then starts taking them back out of the box. So I'm like, okay, he does not like this. He does not like me cleaning up. So I wait for him to go away a bit, and I start tidying up. He sees me doing it behind his back, so all he does is he goes over. Instead of taking the back out, he grabs the box and just fucks it to the end of the room. And I'm sitting there going, "Yep, this kid is
I
way
like
too
how you
smart."
just got invested by a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Maybe you should fight him and not the hunchback.
I think actually
Work
that's
my
a
way up.
better note to end it on. Mike got
Yeah.
bested by a 3-year-old. All right, so we'll leave it there this time. Actually, cheers for listening. Fuck the system, and feed the algorithm. See you next week. Have a good one.